Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to my Metroid Prime 1 randomized Let's Play. This time around, I'm going to check what I call the Hall of Elders, the chamber where the giant Choso's statue is. And before that, I have things to do. The first thing is that there is a pickup here. I just need to blow this up, go ahead, get on the rail, maybe kill this parasite. I may not, I am still not sure why Retro decided to go with the denomination of parasite for these creatures. They aren't parasitizing anything, I found, because honestly, controlling the morphle in such a tight space is kinda difficult. It's not fun. So I move again and try again. I was lucky that I didn't get knocked down or that I fell, so this is another of those difficult parts. Even with the best brightness settings, the shadows of the morphle are very, very dim. So judging the exact place to land becomes, well, a guessing game. Am I too far? Am I too short? Did I overestimate the distance? Did I misjudge it? There's a bunch of ifs here. The only way to actually do this is almost by blind faith. And I landed and I tried to kill the parasite, but as you can see, it's kinda difficult to land the timing where they are crossing. I opted not to, got the pickup, and then I'm on my way back. I'm kinda cleaning the Chozo ruins at the moment because I want as much as is humanly possible in terms of missile expansions. There are many, many here, but I want all of them. Because the Omega Pirate it's kinda of what I like to call a boss that has two difficulties. You know the trick, it's easy, but even when you know the trick, even when you know it, it's still difficult to fight against it. So I want as much ammunition as I can get. The rest of these puzzles are very neat, and I kinda wish that there were more over Metroid Prime 2 and 3 that resemble this. They are simple in nature, but they also require you to have a sort of 3D map of the place in your head. So you remember, okay, that's where the other is, I have to push button to it, trigger that, fall down, right up. It's pretty simple, but it's also pretty fun to solve. Like Skytone arming the entire bomb to disable the shield, which is just plain annoying. And I almost don't make it, but I made it. Another reason for wanting as many expansions as you can get your hands onto. It's simple. You want to get them because the Chozo Ghost. If you are revisiting this place often, and often means often, you will be faced with the ghosts It's better to clear the ruins in one go, something I failed to do. And, well, I failed to do that and had to come back and face some ghosts. It's a good idea for Retro to put there a missing recharge station. It's, well, I'm not gonna say it's fundamental, but it's a nice recovery spot when you are done fighting them, or if you're in the middle of fighting them and run out missiles, you have a chance to get back into the fight. It reduces a bit the difficulty of facing them, but facing them without the X-ray visor, it's already almost a daunting task. And while I can admit that I like a degree of difficulty in my game, there is difficulty and there is facing what the tropes call an SNK boss. And these kind of secrets are kinda nice too. I wish that there were more hidden secrets like Metroid, Fusion, and Zero Mission. There are times where I'm disappointed at finding so many missing expansions. I am. There are moments when I'm crying, God, why not another one? I want a progress item! Give me a progress item! But well, c'est la vie. Sorry, my crappy French. Remember to scan these for, well, getting scan points, completion, which I can do anyway because I chose to start at Talon 4 proper, and I have the Parasite Queen lock missing, which is a shame. This is another nice trick or you can do here. Like, okay, I'm boosting and this triggers its samus. And because of that, it's an easy way to reach the next floor. All you do is get eaten, bomb, and voila. And this is a soft lock spot if you don't have the ice beam. If you do, then you can get out. It's the same with the Shigot area, the magma central area of magma caverns. If you don't have the correct beam, you're trapped in there and you have to reset the game. I had this way to see what there is because the other way needs a little, well, it doesn't need the gravity suit really, but it will lead me to an eventual confrontation with the Chosen Ghosts. I don't want a confrontation with the Chosen Ghosts. I rather not have another fight so soon with them. It's inevitable we fight, but I don't like it. So, here I am, using the powerful plasma beam. Since I am Metroid, I'm gonna be talking a little more about the Metroid lore. One of those amazing things Retro came up with the face of a semi-sapient, semi-sentient, evil orb that's sprout from a planet called Vasi. And Vasi has a reproductive cycle. It's a sort of genus Loki, but I'm not even sure if it counts because you don't really interact with Phase. You only kill the Aurora unit and Dark Samus on it. Would be kinda cool to see in a future Metroid game. You actually talking with a planet. I mean, why not? We already have silly stuff like penguins who eat through everything and shoot supersonic waves and lasers and are kinda batshit crazy. And we have fakeroids that are some sort of neck of neck of knockoff Metroids. We have things that consume heat. Metroid has a lot of weird creatures, so it would be nice of Retro to take inspiration of the non-canon mangas to do something new. Speaking of things, I do not enjoy Metroid Other M. I bought it, as soon as it was out, I played it, and opinion of opinions, I was disappointed. But I'm gonna go with a kinda hot take here. If the controls weren't used the Wii D-pad, it could have been a great Metroid game, because honestly speaking, the sense move mechanic is wonderful. It feels good to use. It feels nice for Samus to actually show more Chozo-esque traits. It's either precog or honored mother levels of reflexes, or a mix of both. And that's nice. The Sense Move is a great mechanic. It's very stylish, very action based, very much something that Samus will use. Because while in Metroid Prime she depends on tools to do a lot of the heavy lifting, on other end she doesn't has always every tool at her disposal. Adam's issues notwithstanding, which are to a degree logical, because the order, alright Samus, I know you have a lot of weapons and they are all pretty destructive. Here's a request, don't use them please. Something like that could have been worked. We have civilians in the area and Samus could have, right, right. And I'm armed to the teeth, so I'm gonna limit myself to the most harmless things. Caveat, caveat is that this order should have flown out of the window as soon as it was clear that there were no civilians alive, or at least that most of them were dead, and that likely every civilian on board was dead. And that kinda irritates me because, well, you have a space station, you have that thing there, you can make cool stuff with this. Do it! What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? No, really, what are you waiting for? Some messenger from the heavens to tell you how to do it? Nah, just do it. And Everything else was kinda alright. It's just that the other end has a couple of big other problems aside its horrible plot that's I'm gonna be kind and I'm not gonna say a word I will regret because I don't want to get in troubles with Nintendo. I want to say that the plot was at its best poorly thought.